Hey guys, what's up? It's Balisong 141 coming to you today with another review video on the Daryl Ralph Tactical Balisong with the Trident blade. So before I want to start the review, I just want to say that I made an unboxing video of this about a month ago, so if you want to go look at that video, you can. In the video, I talked about some of the things that I wanted to improve about the knife, or some little modifications that worked, or would work, maybe not work, so I'll be talking about that in this video. So one of the things that I did talk about in that video was right out of the box, the latch was just, it was not good, guys. That's one thing in a Balisong that kind of needs to be good, is the latch, because you don't want that flopping around and chipping your handles. And on a titanium handled Balisong, especially like this one, you really don't want that. So one thing I did is I actually wrapped a rubber band around it. Instead of it being wobbly, it's now straight and stiff when I flip it. So just like a spring latch, but it doesn't, latch. Just stays straight. I tried to take out the latch altogether, but as you can see, this little rod up here is holding the latch in, which I could get a really good zoom in. I would show you, but there's this little rod in here that's holding the latch, and you can't get to it. You can only get to this little barrel spacer actually from the screw. So I was not able to take the latch off, so this was the best option, was to wrap a rubber band around it. You could put an O-ring around it, but I was fine with the rubber band. So the main reason that the latch is a problem is free latches don't bother me as much as long as they don't have this problem. This latch actually would move side to side like this. Not like this, where it goes side to side like that, but actually the opposite direction, where it goes up and down, like down and up like that. So it's not actually, it would actually wobble everywhere. It would go this way, it would go that way, and when I'm flipping, it would just chip this handle, which if I could get a good zoom in, I wasn't able to do it earlier, but the handle's really chipped up down here. And not that noticeable because there's a little glare down there, but it's pretty chipped up from when I did flip away off the rubber band. So I had to fix that one thing to make this a flippable knife and not much of a collector's knife. So I did that, and I tried to take the latch off, but I could not do that. But besides that, the whole knife is actually really good. Before we get into specs and stuff, I want to say that this knife, if just to cut to the chase for most of you that want to just get to the end of the video and see what kind of review, or if it's a good or a bad review, this is going to be a very neutral of reviews. Usually my reviews are either really bad about a knife or really good, as in the knife is really good or the knife is really bad. This one I would say is pretty neutral, because the knife is a great quality Balisong for its kind of class of flipping, which is a heavyweight Balisong, I would say, kind of the 6 point something ounces and up. And this one weighs exactly 5.98 ounces, so right about 6 ounces. And for the weight, it is the best heavy flipper that I have actually flipped so far. And the only other one I've flipped is a 62, and that one weighs about 0.5 more ounces, so that's about it. So if you're looking for a knife that's well balanced and very lightweight, I would go for something else, because this is more of a heavy flipper that I would recommend for people who want a heavier Balisong so they can get their moves down quicker when they use their lighter Balisongs. This is the perfect knife for that. But if this is going to be your main flipper for like competition, that kind of thing, then I would not recommend it, because it's more of a kind of a flipper for just getting used to a heavy flipper, than going back to your other Balisongs to get faster and whatnot. So that's the kind of Balisong it is. So moving on to the actual review. So the actual knife is made out of sandwich construction titanium. It is a very thick handle, as you can probably see from here. Very thick titanium slabs here, sandwich construction. It's got a very nice skeletonized handle. The reason I really picked this one out of the Daryl Ralph selection is because I really wanted the Daryl Ralph Raiden, but I missed my chance to get one of those, so I decided to go with this one. And I actually do really love this knife. I wouldn't put it as one of the overall best flippers. I'd probably put it as, like I said, a neutral, kind of like in between. Like, it's probably like my middle favorite, like not my worst, but not my best flipper. So it's got this very nice stonewash blade that says DDR Tactical. It's very kind of hard to see on the blade. And this Trident blade has a very thick spine and it's very smooth, so for flipping It does not cause a problem. This is actually the most comfortable Balisong I've ever held slash flipped, because everything is rounded off. The horns are rounded, the handles are rounded, the spine is rounded. It's all just very smooth and very comfortable to flip. This is a heavier Balisong, like I said, so some moves will be kind of hard to do, get the momentum up. But once you do get the momentum up, this will carry a lot of momentum with it because of the weight it has behind it for moves like rollovers and whatnot. So it's very good in that sense. What I do love about it is this non-Loctite pivot system, pivot screws. They actually work by screwing each other in, I believe. That's how that works. So you would get a, I believe that's a hex head kind of screwdriver. I don't remember the exact term. And then there's Torx on this side, so you would adjust both sides, and you will not need Loctite because the screws will not back out on you. So that's a really cool invention. There's no need for Loctite on this Balisong, so if you were thinking about needing to Loctite it, that's one of the main benefits of this knife, is you do not need Loctite at all. So that's a really good one, good feature. Overall, knife length, I don't have it on me, but latch is, I don't believe it's titanium, it might be, but it's adjustable. So if you've seen these before, these are the adjustable latches, so you can adjust it to how much you want your latch to close, tighter, looser, that kind of thing. Although for me, I'm not going to use it. I'm, like I said before, just going to keep it straight like that for flipping. So that's really nice. One major thing that is a downside of this, because I've been kind of going over some of the pros, time to get into some of the downsides. So one of the downsides is that it does have these very nice dual tang pins here, but what I really don't like is the fact that it kind of really dents in there. I flipped this thing for a solid 2 weeks, and it's already got a pretty nice notch in there on both sides, if you can see there. Not too bad, but after 2 weeks I would have expected, a lot less than that to hold up, so I don't know, if that's a problem, but for me, I would have liked it to, hold up a little bit better than some really kind of noticeable notches right off the bat. That's not that big of a deal, but besides the point. Main flaw with this knife is the fact that it is just a heavy Balisong. It's not the fact that it's a heavy Balisong, it's the fact that this knife is priced at $375 for a 6.0 Balisong, and that's a pretty high price considering the fact that my personal favorite Balisong, not my personal favorite, my second personal favorite, sorry guys, Balisong costs $5 less than that, and it is the Alpha Beast. It's my second favorite Balisong. I love flipping it, and you can get the Alpha Beast for $370, and that one is about 5 ounces, perfect weight, perfect balance, got the best T-latch slash free latch that I've ever seen on a Balisong, because it just ricochets off, so it's almost like, I almost like it more than a spring latch in a way, but I just love that Balisong. It's one of my favorite Balisongs, so I can't really compare the Alpha Beast to this one, because this is a heavy Balisong, and for the price, for what you get, it's a little, it's not that balanced really, because the Alpha Beast is just a great Balisong overall. So I would recommend getting an Alpha Beast if you don't have one and you want a good flipper to flip. That's a perfect, balanced weight, all that. But this one is a pretty hefty guy at 6 ounces about, for $5 more than a really good Balisong. So the main reason people would want to buy this is for collective purposes, for having kind of a mid-tech slash custom kind of design looking knife. And for flipping, it's a very heavy Balisong, so if you're into heavy Balisongs, then this is like the Alpha Beast of heavy Balisongs. So if you are into heavy Balisongs, this one is for you. And I just want to stress that because I actually had some people message me in my last unboxing thinking that this was going to be, a very average weight Balisong, and it is not. It's a heavy Balisong. So, sorry guys, if you are into 4 ounces, 5 ounce Balisong flippers, this is not for you. It's a little heavier. But if you're into heavy Balisongs, this is perfect. It's razor sharp. One thing I do love about it, and this Trident blade is very cool looking. The spine is actually very comfortable when flipping. I don't have the pinching feeling like I have on some Balisongs, like my 62, not my 62, my 42, and my Bradley Mayhem, but that one has jimping, so that has a explanation behind that. So the whole knife is pretty long. It's about the size of it's a little shorter than the Alpha Beast, but it's a really good size. I'm just gonna put that down, talk for a little second. And for flipping, it is a great comfortable flipper for heavyweight Balisong guys. And this is the reason I got it is because I've always wanted a DDR custom, or not a custom, a mid-tech, and the Raiden looked cool, and these have the exact same handles as the Raiden. So I wanted to get something like that to kind of add to my collection as a flipper slash kind of, you know, just a piece to add to my collection. So my overall review, I give this knife about a 5 out of 10, mainly because, I mean, it's a great looking knife. It's got all the great mechanics of a good flipper, but the real problem is that the handles are just really thick for flipping. Some people might like that. I really don't. I would like it to be thinner, and the weight. Now, I do flip this knife a lot when I'm trying to get moves faster. Get moves faster when I go to my Alpha Beast or my 42. But if this was your first Balisong or your second Balisong, or you're going to be your main flipper, I would not recommend it. I would recommend a Alpha Beast. But anyway, that's about what I want to say about that. Moving on. So let's look at play. Literally, I have to try to get play. There's absolutely no play in this Balisong, unlike any other Balisong I've ever flipped. And if you want to go see all the Balisongs that I own in my collection, I have tons of collection videos on that, so you can go check those out. The play, it's just, there's none. And that is perfect. I mean, you have to try pretty hard to actually get some play. Mainly because I think it's because of these torque screws, but that's one of the main benefits of the Balisongs. There's no play, and the titanium actually feels very well in the hand, I would say, but it doesn't kind of feels a little different than the other titanium Balisongs that I've held, like the Alpha Beast, the 42, the Tachyon 2, but that has a bead blasted finish. So I mean, overall, guys, very neutral review. Great Balisong, very sharp, a great collection piece. For collectors, this is a 10 out of 10, perfect. For flippers, about a 5 out of 10. There is some things you would probably want to, like I said, do to this if you want to make a flipper. Probably get this latch off somehow, or just wrap a rubber band or an O-ring around it, and that's about it for modification purposes. Great Balisong, only, I mean, trying to find something else to say about this Balisong, but that's about it, to be honest. So, only other thing that I could say is that the blade comes very close to the sandwich construction handle when you're looking down in there. It comes very close to the edge. So you're not going to cut yourself. I mean, I've held it like this. On the Holy Moly by Daryl Ralph, that is a major problem. People do cut themselves by holding it just like this. But on this one, it comes very close, but it's not going to cut you. So that is a pretty good thing that it doesn't cut you like the old ones. That's about it, guys. That's all I have for this knife, really. Like I said, a neutral review. The negatives and the positives are kind of even, so you can go and decide for yourself. You know, go on the website, look at the specs, and if it's for you, it's for you. So that's the end of my review, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Haven't made a video in about 2 weeks, so glad to be back and making videos some more. I think I have a couple of unboxings coming my way soon, not to mention Christmas, which I'll probably get something for that. So stay tuned for that. And my review series, I believe I will be starting in the spring on my entire collection. I told you guys I would start that in the summer, but I'm going to have to postpone it till the spring. So stay tuned for that. Alright, guys, this has been Balisongs Are Us 141. Subscribe, like this video, and I will see you next time.